doing how to prove the sine rule. So we have proved the area rule in the past lessons. So now let's say we are given a triangle ABC. Okay, let this be triangle ABC. Well, we can do what we've done even in the previous lesson. Let this be the perpendicular height. It's a construction because we are proving, right? So we construct this line and let's call it H. And the side opposite to angle A, we can call it the side A, which is the whole of this side. So this will be side A, and the side opposite to angle B will be the side B, and the side opposite to angle C will be the side C. Well, if I can do trigonometric ratios of sine on angle B and angle C. Now let's see, what is sine of angle B? Well, sine of angle B is the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. Well, the opposite side in this case is an H, okay? So I'm only considering this triangle, this part over here. Well, if I say the sine of angle B, I'm going to get opposite, which is H, over hypotenuse, which is C. And by cross multiplying, it clearly shows that H is equal to C multiplied by the sine of angle B. And we can call it equation number 1. Well, if I do the same thing with the other triangle, let me just highlight it with a different color. If I can call this triangle, now I'm solving this triangle. I'm going to use the same trigonometric ratio, sine. Well, now I'm going to say the sine of angle C is equal to the opposite, which is still the H, divided by the hypotenuse of this triangle, which is B, the longest side. Well, if I cross multiply, I find that H is equal to B multiplied by the sine of angle C. Well, I can call this equation number 2. Well, if I can check, this H is a common side, right? So if it's a common side, it means that it must be equal in both cases. So the H that we used before, that is the H that we used in the first equation, and the H which we are using in the second equation must be equal to each other. And therefore, we can make a conclusion that equation number 1 must be equal to equation number 2. Okay, so what is equation number 1? Well, equation number 1 is simply C sine of angle B, and that is equal to B sine of angle C. Well, in both sides, I can divide by CB on both sides, or BC. Well, I divide this by BC. Remember, whatever I do on the right, I do on the left. Well, if I do this, the C on this side will cancel the C, the B will cancel the B, and then I'm left with sine of angle B divided by the corresponding side B is equal to the sine of angle C divided by the corresponding side C. Well, if this is the case, we can therefore assume that it's also true for the third side. We can also say that the sine of angle A must also be over the side A. And this is the sine rule. Well, I hope this lesson was beneficial and you now know how to prove the sine rule. Thank you for watching.